So our Champions League defence starts today. Feyenoord and Manchester United face right to Dream FC. We're doing quite well in the league. No more players have left us. Let's get into it. Now, for those of you that do follow me on Twitter and obviously subscribe to the channel, you know that unfortunately I have ruptured my Achilles playing real life football, which is very sad. However, uploads may be slightly delayed as I get used to kind of hobbling around the house, so please bear with me. But for now, let's get into the episode. So as we look to put our disappointing defeat against Wolfsburg behind us in the UEFA Super Cup, Manchester United and Feyenoord are our opponents today, but in the 3F Superliga, things have been going very well for us. As you can see, we have 8 wins out of 8, with 17 plus goal difference and 24 points. Yusufa Moukoko already has 9 goals to his name. He's had a fantastic start, 9 goals in 8 games, 1 assist as well, a 7.82 rating. We are missing Chimiti, but one player that has stepped up is Bismarck Adoa Blessing. He's doing very, very well. He's got an average rating of 7.84, 6 assists and 1 goal in the Superliga so far. Him and Omega are rotating between each other, but yeah, even though Chimiti's gone, hopefully other players can pick up the slack. But 101 million for Chimiti was something I couldn't. Now, a couple of other stats to look at. As I mentioned, Moukoko leading the charts with 9 goals in the Superliga so far, and Adoa Blessing is leading the average rating with a 7.84, and also the assists chart with 6 assists so far. Player of the matches, 2 of our players in the top 3, Moukoko with 4 and Adoa Blessing with 2. Clean sheets, Marwan Salah has 5 so far. We've dropped Onana, he's not the player for us. And yellow cards, luckily none of our players are in the top 3, so all is well on the Superliga front. We are just in the preliminary phase, but obviously a good 5-point lead over Copenhagen is what I like to see. Now, anyway, let's get into the Champions League games. Feyenoord up next. I'll see you there. For the team to face Feyenoord today, we have Salah in goal, Ame. Bamba has come in to our defence in place of Tarek Buchmann. Buchmann's head has been turned slightly from advances from Bayer Leverkusen and from Bayern Munich, so we've dropped him. And to be fair, we did spend 21 million on Bamba, so he's on a good wage. Let's give him a run around. Very quick, good in the air. He should do a very good job in Buchmann's absence. I say absence, in his hiatus away from the team. Usman Diomande, he's not happy at the club. I put a valuation of 110 million on to Diomande. If he does leave us, then Buchmann will come in straight into his position. But for now, we've managed to get through the transfer window, and luckily, no bids came in for Diomande. And Moussa Ndiaye, as I mentioned in the last episode, we had just signed him. £12 million come in. Good left back for us. Apparently can play at centre back as well, but left back is where we are looking. Although looking at him there, his crossing isn't great, where El Shawi, his crossing is very good. So maybe we will start, no we won't, El Shawi's fitness is a little bit worse, so Ndiaye comes in at left back. We did have a left back called Ndiaye before, wonder how he's getting on at Borussia Dortmund. But in the midfield, Jorgensen on the right hand side, Agume and Mariba. Kudus, I've put him as an attacking midfielder in this situation at the minute. It is normally Ryan Cherki, however, there's an injury. Who's got injured? There's an injury to someone. It's Cherki. Cherki's injured, so we are jiggling the team around a little bit with Moukoko and Adoa Blessing as our main strikers. Let's start off like we did last season, and that was a 5-1 victory against Benfica. Let's hope we can do it. We've also got a 6-1 win against FC Basel. When we entered into the Champions League last season, so hopefully we can put on a good display and start as we mean to go on. I want to defend the Champions League even though we lost the UEFA Super Cup, I think I really want to go for the Club World Cup Championship. I'd love to win that to cement ourselves as the best team in the world. But yeah, for now, it's Feyenoord, and let's get into it. What I will do, however, I have been playing the games a little bit faster than I would have normally. So, demand more straight away. Can we get anything done? I've messed around with the camera settings as well for this one. No more behind goal as Ado Blessing heads it away. Hanko gives it to Dilrosun. Back to Hanko. Although it's closed down by Makoko. That's a high line that they're playing here, Feyenoord. We are at home. Makoko's one-on-one. Off the post. I was about to celebrate. They've got away with one there as Weaver clears it away, but Ndiaye picks it up on the left. And we have a highlight with Ndiaye, who throws it into Jorgensen. Jorgensen gives it back to Ndiaye. Agume loses out, however, to Jimenez. Diomande into Kudus. Back to Bamba. That's a poor pass. We're playing a high line as well, so this could be a very end-to-end game coming up. Bamba out to Ame to Ado Blessing. He's on a good reign of form, and he has not done very well with that chance there. Ndiaye to Makoko, and Kudus has made the most of his opportunity. 1-0 FC Nordsjælland against Feyenoord. You would have thought that Feyenoord would know all about Kudus due to his time in Ajax, but not to be. Ado Blessing, to be honest, that effort there, I expect a lot better from him. Maybe the next Mbappe will come in to replace him. But Kudus, very clinical finisher, very nice to see. He's 50 million, that has been spent. He's looking like a very good player for us so far. And what we will do, we will demand more yet again. I want loads of goals in this game. 1-0 as it stands. Ame into Ndiaye. Back to Ame. Jorgensen. Diomande. Not sure why the centre-back's up there, but he is. Agume back to Bamba. Iliax Mariba has gone from distance, and how has that gone in? I mean, if it had gone against me, I'd have been absolutely fuming. I'm just puzzled by that. But £100 million worth of transfers between the two of them, and they've both got a goal for us in this game. Bamba to Mariba had no right shoot from that distance, but who's their goalkeeper? Troost him to make that error. Maintain Troost. Just not great, is he? He's just not great. As Hanko into Miambo, into Wafer. Rekic. Holmgren Pedersen loses out to Ndiaye. Kudus picks up the loose ball into Jorgensen. Ado Blessing runs into trouble though as Hanko comes again with Feyenoord. Although Blessing does win it back and hits a long ball up to Makoko. Kudus going on a little run around our midfield. Mariba to Makoko. I mean, Ado Blessing, I'm seeing him in the middle there. Makoko, fantastic pace and trickery. Kudus tries to head it on, but it has been saved by Troost. He should have put it in the back of the net. The commentator is correct on Football Manager, as Kudus is going to whip this ball in for us. Diomande doesn't even jump. You can tell he's not feeling it at the minute. As he gives it back to Ndiaye. Is that the end of the highlight? It is the end of the highlight. But 2-0 at the minute. Can't complain. We'll tell him to focus for now. Agume and a booking isn't great, so we look to bring him off at some point as Rekic dives in on Ado Blessing. Hanko's had a lot of the ball for Feyenoord in this game. Boskagli over the top to Jimenez. He's escaped Diomande, and it has gone in. I think Diomande, I know he wants to leave. He's not playing very well today, I'll tell you that much. As Danilo Pereira on the left, into Boskagli. I mean, it's a lovely over-the-top ball to Jimenez, but it's just too easy, that is. I mean, Salah, he came out, but Ousmane Diomande, he's allowed too much space in behind, and because of that, he's going to get a bit of a talking to. Although he's on a 7.1 apparently. You've not been good enough. Get it together. Yes, please. Now, Kudus, his fatigue levels, they could be addressed, and Agume as well is on the booking. So we look to bring a couple of players around. Ado Blessing potentially to come off as Agume gets sent off. Cheers, Agume. Thanks for that. Right, so Kudus now. I'm going to put you as a Mazzala on support, Mariba on support as well. Ado Blessing will bring you off. Not sure. You know what? We will bring on Abdelaziz Theory. Not Onana. Not Onana. What are you doing, you banana? There we go. Very disappointing to see Agume coming off. He's been out of the team slightly due to us playing Jorgensen. Trying to kind of improve upon his development that he has been doing so far. Not sure why I've still got Salah selected. But the ball goes just over the bar. And it's gone a little bit scrappy, so we are going to demand more. Kudus is looking a little fatigued. To be fair, so is our whole midfield. So, Jorgensen, we're going to bring you off for Christensen. Kudus for Fatawu. And Mohamed Diamande for Mariba. And then just hope that in the next 15 minutes, we don't get any injuries or any silly sendings offs. As Pedersen brings the ball back up to Dillerson into the box. Miambo, Salah with a good save there, good hands, stood his ground. And maybe I'm being a little bit too ambitious by demanding more and still going positive. Although Makoko picks on that ball from Salah. And not sure how he scored that goal, if we're being honest, but we're not going to complain. Makoko puts it in the net. A bit of a mix-up at the back as Salah, beautiful long field ball. I'm sure he got an assist in the last game as well, but yeah, Timber just deflects the ball into Makoko's path. Not what you want to do with a striker of his quality, and he's put it in the net. I think it's game over now. We're going to tell him to focus. Apparently there's one more change to make. Michel Endar is going to get his Champions League debut. He's done very well on loan at Odense Bod Club last season, and he's come in as... They're not a second yellow there. Anyway, he's been a good squad rotation player for us, Michel Endar, so very happy. As Pereira, however, picks up the ball, spreads it wide to Holmgren Pedersen, into Jimenez, to Hanko, to Danilo Pereira. I mean, that's a very nice work goal. I don't see why it would be called back for an offside, so... expecting this to show as an awarded goal. It's been disallowed. Must have been tighter than I thought. Let's have a look. Jimenez to Hanko. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention clearly. He's miles offside. As we do look to demand more for the last 5 minutes. I mean, Agume sending off hasn't hindered us on this occasion. Quite an even game, 13 shots apiece, 6 shots apiece as well on target. An XG that's very similar. We've had more possession. Wasn't the best start I've been looking for, but we are going to praise them because morale is everything in Football Manager. And an early look at the table. We're in third. We've got Manchester United next. We beat them in the semi-final. Can we get another victory today? I'll see you there. Now, one interesting news item have just popped up in our inbox. FC Nordsjælland lead Denmark national team production. According to the coach's voice, FC Nordsjælland have produced the most footballers currently playing for Denmark, which is fantastic news. We've been responsible for the development of 6 players currently in the national team, with the most prolific producer of talent next to Copenhagen with 5, Brøndby with 3, and as we can see, Victor Nelson currently in the squad, centre-back. Did he come through our academy? Did come through our academy, obviously it wouldn't be produced by us. Andreas Skov Olsen, he's having a good career over in Belgium in this game save. 2 goals in 6 games, not too bad going. Mikkel Damsgaard, who was on loan I think with us when we did first start the game. No, he wasn't. It was another Danish player, but Damsgaard doing well for Brentford. 68 to 81 million rating of valuation of the transfers. And Patrick Dorgu as well at Lecce was looking at potentially cashing in on his next transfer fee with Lecce, but not to be now. And Asbjørn Jorgensen, obviously, come through our academy. Spoke loads about him last season. Very, very nice prospect. And 7 to 9.6 million rated at the minute. 1 goal in the Superliga so far. He's a very good player. For many years to come, I'm sure he's going to be at Nordsjælland. But anyway, let's go to Manchester United. Nope, not Manchester United. It's me again. Another news item in our inbox. The board are going to expand our stadium. There's a planned expansion subject to approval will increase the stadium's capacity to 12,882 and it will cost in the region of 4.3 million. It'll begin at the end of the season and is scheduled to be completed by November 2028. So quite a long time that's going to be. 6 months from the end of next season. And I did kind of go to the board asking for them to expand it due to attracting more fans to the club, and they've agreed with us here. And if we look at kind of our stadium at the minute, we're on 10,300, so that's a capacity increase of 2,500. Yeah, no more to say on that. We're doing quite well, and the board are finally backing me as well. So good to see. I promise now, Manchester United's coming up next. And now the dreaded rematch with Manchester United. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like we've just played the same teams over and over again in the Champions League. But anyway, the team that's going to face Manchester United is going to be Salah in goal, Amé, Bamba, Diomande and Ndiaye at the back. Mariba, Christensen and Jorgensen, because Kudus is having a bit of a fitness injury and Cherki's been injured again for 5 weeks. He's looking to be quite a waste of money at the minute. So Onyegbule has come in his place. He's done well when he's come on. He's already got 2 goals in 5 games in the 3F Superliga, with 4 of those coming from the substitute bench. So a good player to come in. And Makoko and Omega's actually getting the start in this game ahead of Theory and Ado Blessing. But let's get into it. Not sure what to expect from this one. We beat them 3-0 at home in the semi-final and then lost 1-0 away. We are away again. It could be a fun game, but Makoko and Omega, I feel like they're good enough to get us through this game. And Anthony as a striker is a weird one. No complaints here though. So Makoko, Omega, Onyegbule, Mariba, Christensen and Jorgensen, Ndiaye, Diomande, Bamba, Amé and Salah. We're at Old Trafford. Let's demand more. And I think already I'm going to drop into a balanced kind of formation here as Diomande starts off with the highlights. Christensen to Bamba, out to Amé, back into Bamba, Christensen, Jorgensen, Bamba, don't be playing around there. Diomande gives it to Ndiaye, out on the left. What can Ndiaye do? Nothing. Back into Diomande, back to Ndiaye. This could be a long game. Diomande into Jorgensen, Bamba now. Jorgensen around the corner to Omega. Onyegbule might be offside. Please say that was offside. He's absolutely spooned that over the bar. Maybe Onyegbule thinks he's playing rugby because he's not playing football with that kick there. So Makoko back to Ndiaye, Diomande to Christensen, Jorgensen to Omega, gone from distance, good save by Ergocan. And it's gone out for a corner, weirdly enough. Can we get the man more in? We can't just yet. As Christensen is going to kick the ball into the box, hopefully. Swings it in, Onyegbule with the header, but Ergocan does stop it at the near post. And another highlight. Could be a long game, as I mentioned. So, Bamba to Amé. No messing around here. Into Jorgensen. Amé to Christensen. Back to Bamba. I seem like with this formation, we do like to add little triangles at the back, and it can cause some problems at times. But Ndiaye now over the top to Makoko. Rich vein of form. Makoko. Go on, Makoko. 1-0. He's 13th of the season. He's absolutely on fire at the minute. Lovely to see. Makoko gives it to Ndiaye out on the left. I mean, it's a lovely, delicate lob over the top. Makoko Couple of touches. Yeah, it was slightly deflected by the Bast into the goal. But 15 minutes have been played. We're 1-0 up against Manchester United at home. We're going to tell them to focus as Ergocan starts a highlight for Manchester United. Timber to Angelo. Anthony's come for the ball, but Salah stood up strong, claimed the ball, and hopefully this is going to be our highlight here. So Diamande now into Christensen. Back to Diamande. Jorgensen to Onigbule. Loses out to Julian Timber. Martinez now at the back. Into Delo. Sancho. Into Fernandez. I mean, Christensen could have done a lot better there as Balde runs forward. Nice intricate passing from Manchester United, and Bruno Fernandes has clinically put it past Salah. We got tore apart then. I mean, it was nice play by Manchester United. Christensen, I expected a bit of an interception there. Balde, however, Angelo, lovely run by Fernandes, and he brings Manchester United level. And looking at the stats, like we've dominated the possession and the shots on target and the shots as well. But it's 1-1. That's all that matters so far. And just before half-time, Amaya gives it to Bamba. Christensen loses out. I mean, I've been worried about that all game. However, Amaya stole it back, gives it to Makoko. He's got the pace to get past the Bast. I mean, it's a bit of pinball at the back there. And I got a feeling this might be Manchester United's highlight. Timber, outright to Balde. Into Angelo. Into Fernandes. 2-1. Fernandes is too good in this game. Look at his stats. What an absolute animal. And we've been undone here. We're going to go up into a positive mentality going forward into the second half. I don't want to see that one. Again, nice intricate passing from Manchester United. And it's not all over there. So Anthony gives it to Julian Timber. Caicedo now. I mean, Balde, we were looking to buy Balde from Barcelona to play as a left back, but apparently Man United play him as a right back. Delo runs down the left, swings it in. Anthony past Diamande. It's off both posts. We've got away with one there. Diamande just doesn't care about us at the minute, it feels like, as Mariba brings down Balde. Get us into half-time. We've kind of thrown away this lead. We're just going to say they've been terrible. I think Diamande, I'm not impressed with him. The last couple of games he's been in, I don't know if it's because he doesn't want to be here at the club, but we are going to bring him off. And Mariba's looking anxious as well. Like, it's kind of our talisman in midfield. We don't want that. So we are going to bring in Mohamed Diamande. Mariba's having a poor game as it is. So let's hope Diamande can inspire us. As Omega into Buckman. Ergocan stops it in the air. And he just rolls it out to the Bast. Into Balde. I mean, it all seems a little simple from Manchester United here. We're going to drop back into balance because positive, I don't think it's working here. Anthony out wide to Balde. We've been cut open again. Ndiaye with a good tackle, but Balde's running into the box again. Timber to Angelo. Who is this Angelo? Okay, 154 to 193 million rating. Where did they get him from? Santos. Say no more. To be fair, we were 1-0 up and Man United have turned it around. Quick goals. We weren't good enough in this game. It is all over. We're going to go attacking. We might as well just go for it. But this could be a big victory for Manchester United now. Bamba heads it away. Onigbule carries it on. Makoko now. What have we got? He's running down the wing on his own. Is he going to pass it? He gives it to Jorgensen. Into Christensen. Diamande over the top to Makoko. I mean, it's a lovely run. I think he was offside. But what are we going to do here? I mean, Onigbule hasn't been fantastic, so we're going to bring you off for Mohamed Kudus. Omega's going to come off for Adoa Blessing. And I think that's all we are going to do. for now. We'll save one more sub if we do somehow get into this game. We're going to go very attacking. Why not? Bruno Fernandes hits it in. Martinez, unmarked. Kudus wins it off him. Not strong enough. As Martinez gets it back, Caicedo from distance off the crossbar. Ndiaye clears it out. I mean, we're getting run ragged here at the minute. We are still in it, looking at the stats, but Manchester United have been too clinical in this game. We're going to demand more. We're going to press on Angelo. There's 20 minutes to go. Do we save Makoko or do we bring off Jorgensen? I think we'll bring Jorgensen off for Fatawu. As Makoko loses out in the middle, Caicedo gives it to Sancho. Out to Timber. I mean, they're chopping us down like lumberjacks here. Angelo into Fernandes. Is that his hat-trick? I think that might be his hat-trick. Underside of the bar. It is a hat-trick for Bruno Fernandes. 4-1 Manchester United. I mean, at least it's only in the league that this happened. Very attacking. It's not the one to do. We'll drop into positive. We'll demand more. And let's just hope for the end whistle here as Angelo gives it into Fernandes. Out to Jurrien Timber. Angelo now. I mean, we're just struggling at the back here. Ado Blessing. Why didn't you play on? Not sure why there's no play on then. Although Manchester United, they've smelt blood as Tariq Lamptey with the ball. Gives it to Anthony. Swings it in. Jurrien Timber. 5-1. Nothing could have been done in this game. But yeah, not good. Maybe my team talk wasn't great. We've had the more possession. We're just going to throw a water bottle. That was absolutely poor. And let's look at who's next to face. But that's a big loss. And I don't like to see it. So next episode is going to be Tottenham and Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League. I mean, that's a very heavy defeat to Manchester United, but also it's a tough group that we've got. Napoli and Liverpool with the last two games against Monaco and Young Boys. For now, if you haven't already, like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.